This is a 60-acre field located just west of Wren, Ohio. So first we'll look at the soil web survey for this field. As you can see, it is mainly almost 50% slow and silty clay with no slope, really, 0 to 1 slope. That is here on the south edge of the farm, up along the 27-mile creek is where that is. It says it's an area that often floods as it's in a floodplain. Also with this farm, we can point out that there's a 6 to 12% slope here. That is a rarity for this area, so that makes it kind of neat to look at this farm. Also, it's very sandy in certain areas, which is also another rarity, and the sand can be found in areas that there are waterways. So, looking at the tile map for this farm, it was recently ditched every 40 feet with plastic laterals. So here we can see that there are, where the sand was, there's a waterway there, which we will look at. There's a waterway here, which we will look at, and a waterway down here. This is the best waterway on the farm, second best, and this waterway needs some help. This has been a fairly rough farm to try to get up to higher yields, as we bought it about 10 years ago and had to tile it, had to just put extra work and maintenance into this farm. I recently, this spring in March, took a soil test of the farm, took a couple of them. My results were an organic matter percentage of around 2.5%. Using Bray 1 parts per million on the phosphorus was around 40, and the soil pH was 6.9, which is pretty good, and our CEC, cation exchange capacity of milliquints per 100 grams was averaged out around 10.0. So those were the soil test results from this farm. Okay, now I'm standing in one of the best waterways maybe in the area, definitely on this farm. So it's a pretty big one, and it's about 20 yards long here, and so it starts on a pretty high ground along the other farm there, along the Gates farm, over by that fence row. Comes along here, just sharp turn on the side of this hill, right through this valley right through here. Down here, so we got a half inch of rain yesterday, but I'm walking with no mud on my shoes across the field. Maybe it has to do with that sand we were talking about earlier. But yet, we see sitting water here, and the river, the 27-mile creek, is all the way over there. Interesting how the waterway doesn't go into the river. So, pile of stones here, on the other side is the water. The water is starting to form a gully right at the edge of the waterway. Such a great waterway, and there's a gully? Well, the water is starting to turn left. It's not going that way because you can kind of see another elevation change in this farm. A rarity in this part of Ohio. The high river bottom soil along that river causes this water to take a left and go back over there, and before it goes into the river, and then the river current, it doesn't necessarily flood like we talked about earlier, but it is still strong as we saw, and it goes that way towards the St. Mary's. Alright, and this is an example of what happens when we have those poor waterways like I was talking about earlier. We showed one good waterway, one poor waterway. So this starts with a little bit of a till erosion, and we don't think anything of it. So if you look over here, we have a little bit of a till erosion. There's the corn planter, bean planter. I don't think anything of this. I go right through it, especially as it looks can't put the corn planter through here, else my tire might get stuck, what have you, in this really sandy soil that has eroded down into this gully. So, the waterway needs to get here, land planter needs to be here to fix the solution of something that has happened on the higher ground of this farm.
Here on the 27-mile creek, we have a great example of a meander. We have erosion hitting initially and going around and depositing on the other end of the river. A meander is a stream or a bend, a curvature that moves laterally and vertically with time. Here pictured is an old bridge going over the 27-mile river. This used to be a road. There's also other history associated with this area, as on this 27-mile river there is a smallpox cemetery, and for this area used to be a hunting ground for one of the last known Indian tribes in this area.